All right, this is the continuation of Build Your Brain, Build Your Body, Build Your Business. Because what's the sense of doing one without the others, right? It's a three-legged stool. That is the key to life. So first question, what fills your cup? What do you do that when you do it, you feel fulfilled, you feel energized, you feel like your battery is now full? Think about that. After this video, take 5 minutes and write down, first of all, the question, what fills up my cup? And then just start writing. We did this in a men's group yesterday, and it was amazing that the men that were sharing what fills them up, they were like, I haven't done this in so long. And I didn't realize that I wasn't doing what I needed to do to fill up my cup. Some of the life and business strategies are so simple, so easy. In fact, you already know them. We just have to be reminded of them. So that's number one. What fills up your cup? Number two, surrender to win. It's so counterintuitive to what we are programmed to do in life. But surrendering to win doesn't mean that you're giving up. It just means it's almost like a timeout. And it could be for a half an hour, it could be a day, it could be for a week, it could be a month. But it's surrendering to win. And what I mean by that is sometimes the best thing to do is nothing. Nothing. Pray about it, give it to God. I've got some funny business stories about that where my friend Heather Mancini came to me a while ago with this big, huge problem. And said, what are we going to do about it? And I literally looked at her and I said, well, this is what I'm going to do. Give me the problem. I'm going to put it in this box that I call my God box. I'm going to take the box and I'm going to put it on the shelf. And I'm going to give it to God. And within about 24 hours, God's going to give me the answer. She didn't like that. But what I do know is we got the answer. So surrender to win. And just know this, that our biggest problem is we think we shouldn't have any problems. I'll say that again. Our biggest problem sometimes is we think we shouldn't have any problems. We think we shouldn't experience pain, heartbreak, betrayal, whatever it is. But here's the reality, is that pain is the touchstone to all spiritual growth. If I didn't experience the pain that I did through my life, and even I'm experiencing some now, I wouldn't grow. I wouldn't be able to help thousands of people because I can relate, man. I can relate to your pain. Almost any kind of pain that's out there. I haven't experienced it all, but I've experienced enough of it. So remember that pain is the touchstone to all spiritual growth. And when that pain hits, when you feel frustrated, think about this. Instead of asking, like, what should I do? Number one, ask for help. Number two, always go to the question. How do I make this better? What other meaning can this have? How is this going to help me grow? God, what are you trying to teach me right now? God, what is the lesson you want me to receive right now? It takes on a whole different dynamic, a whole different meaning. It's a beautiful thing. So again, what fills up your cup? Take some time after this video to write out the answers and then go do it. right? And a lot of times it's simple things. I'm going to go over some simple things in a minute. Remember that surrendering to win is a strategy. Surrender to win. Number 3, pain is the touchstone to all spiritual growth. I want to go over real quick. I was at a fantastic, I'll call it a real estate event. It's called Build 23 with my friends from all different companies. And I learned a lot, and I'm going to share those notes with you. And this could relate to the real estate world. This could relate to business, could probably relate to life. And I did not plan this out. So I'm just going to flip through the pages. Number 1, we hear the word entrepreneur a lot, right? I heard a new one. Be an enlightened entrepreneur. What does that mean to you? Right down at the top of the page. What does it mean to me to be an enlightened entrepreneur? I know what it means to me. So when we are out there doing our thing, right? No matter what we're doing, remember, to some, it won't mean anything. But to some, it will mean everything. I've been for at least a decade now, and I'm very lucky. Usually I'm not an early adopter, but in this case I was. Everybody has to be doing video. It doesn't matter if you're a real estate agent, a life insurance agent, a doctor, a surgeon, a politician, have to do video, do lives, do TikToks, do YouTube, do it all. Get it done. We have to be on video. And don't worry about it being perfect. Look at me. I'm in a tank top, right? I don't have the perfect lighting. I do have a microphone. I don't know how well it's working. I guess I'll figure that out. It needs to be authentic. That's what the market is looking for. Authenticity, not perfection. So think about that. Let's go to everything in your life. I had a conversation with a great friend of mine that everything, good, bad, and different, up to this moment in your life was just R&D. It was just research and development. So no matter what, use that research and development. The most successful financial person that I personally know didn't really get started until his early 70s. And his attitude was this, that everything up to that point was just research, practice, development. Pretty cool, right? But that is the mindset. And keep in mind, speaking of mindset, this kind of energy, hopefully, that I bring to you, but most people choose not to have this mindset. They choose to be more skeptical. Is that a word? I don't even know how to say that. They choose to be more negative. They choose to look at everything that could go wrong. Now, I will say with that, there's a saying out there, trust but verify. That's what I go with. Trust, start moving forward. Start before you sign on the dotted line or swipe the credit card. Do a little research. But don't allow paralysis of analysis get in your way. Everything up to this point has been research and development. All right, Gary Brecka, B-R-E-C-K-A. Look him up. I learned so much from him, and I'm going to do his gene swab test to see what my body is deficient in. I'm really excited about that. Always looking for the little edge. And the reason why I do this, by the way, is it is research for the human beings that I lead, for my high-level coaching clients. So before I can say, hey, do this, this, and that, I want to make sure I say, hey, I did this and these were my results. Okay, so Gary Brecka, let me give you 3 things or 4 things that he talked about. Again, that you already know, but they are a must. And this can radically change your life, your business, your energy, everything. Number 1, make sure that 4 to 5 times a week, for a minimum of 5 minutes, your bare feet hit planet Earth. And by planet Earth, I don't mean asphalt or the sidewalk. I'm talking grass, sand, dirt. It would be great if you could get into nature, whether that's out on a trail somewhere in a state park, whether that is on the beach, a baseball, whatever, a baseball field, whatever. Get outside. Number 2, light, sunlight, specifically early in the morning. Look straight into the sunlight. It hurts your eyes. Look a little to the left or a little to the right. Get that sunlight into your eyes. What it'll do, especially first thing in the morning, it'll set your circadian rhythm. I think that's a big boy word. I think I said it right. Hydration, always, and stop drinking tap water. And breathing. Google whatever breath work you want to do. Let's not get overcomplicated. But one thing I know is if you do 3 sets of 10 breaths, there's different techniques. Do whatever you want. But an oxygenated body is so powerful. And we are so stressed or we're tight that we don't allow ourselves to breathe. Oxygenate your body every day. All right, more about Gary Brecka. Subscribe to him on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook. The man is a genius. I love the way that he brings wellness to us in a very simplistic way. Visualize. So he talked about sunlight, breath work, grounding, cold plunges. If you can do that, that is in addition. But and I'll close with this because I could go on and on and on and on. He described in detail with the different parts of our brain how the law of attraction really works and how it goes into, I think it's your amygdala, is the emotional part of your brain that gets transferred to another part of your brain. And then when you visualize your outcomes, not the process, the outcomes vividly, intensely with emotion, your brain then figures out how to get there. Let your brain do the heavy lifting. I got to be honest, I've been studying the law of attraction for probably 20 years now, and I realized this weekend or last week, I've been doing it at about 75%, and it's not enough. It's got to be 100%, 100% conviction. And keep in mind, you're going to have a lot of people in the stands, in the bleachers going, oh, you're an idiot, that woo-woo stuff, that law of attraction stuff, you got to work, you got to grind. Well, I'm going to listen to guys like Gary Brecka because what that man has done and what he has created, he started by vivid visualization. I hope this helped you today. This is your message of the weekend. Go out, live your mission, create a movement, get into momentum, and just keep taking steps forward to living a life without limits. And that starts with building your brain, building your body, and building your business. Go have an awesome day. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'm going to go head to the beach. See ya. Have fun. By the way, I love y'all. There's nothing you can do about it. See ya.